What the fuck is the semiotic square? Also known as the Greimas Square, due to the person who developed it being Greimas. I think I probably butchered that. A Lithuanian-French linguist and semiotician, developed this way of analyzing the oppositions within a concept, such as masculine and feminine, coming together for the general concept of gender. But this wasn't actually the first appearance of the squaring concept. The square was also used by Aristotle in the Square of Oppositions, but it was used slightly differently than the semiotic square was. So for the semiotic square, we can just think of a square with each corner having a oppositional concept, let's say masculine, feminine, non-feminine, non-masculine, with us being able to think of the top two as these kind of positive descriptors and the bottom two as being these, negative, lacking descriptors in a way. But to take another step further, we then have these meta terms made up of all the possible combinations of the simple terms, which might not even represent something we can point out in reality, but represent the kind of interaction of the two simple terms coming together to create one concept. Let's say you combine the masculine and the non-feminine into being macho, or let's say you combine the feminine and the non-masculine into being the ultra-feminine. Or let's say you even combine the masculine and the feminine into being the androgynous. While combining the bottom two terms of the non-feminine and the non-masculine, you end up with something angelic, something unreal. But we can also think of how each of the four corners have a certain relationship with each other. Let's say masculine and feminine are contrary concepts. The masculine and the non-masculine are contradictions. Both represent an opposition, but they are opposites in different ways. While we could also say that the masculine and the non-feminine are these natural implications. But there's also the additional factor of how we could view certain terms as moving from one to another. Let's say you go from masculine to non-masculine. This can be viewed as a negation. Now, whenever you do fill out this square and you kind of fill out all the little aspects of it, you should theoretically come out with like a complete conceptual universe. And when we do this, hopefully we kind of start being able to think about the complexity within a singular concept like gender and how they might move from one to another and how we have maybe built up certain ways of looking at things within this concept.